dun, dun. Hey, y'all. Hey, I got a special guest. Foxy is up in this joint with me. I'm apologizing. My Wi-Fi, internet, Ethernet, it's just being stupid for no reason. I have a guest that can testify that it's plugged in. It's not on Wi-Fi, but it's acting up. But I don't think it's acting up online. You got to turn the volume down, boo.
I thought I had cut the volume down. Oh, shit.
All right, you guys, welcome. I'm trying to wait for the internet to get its life
funny
right
because
over
I'm
here.
hooked up to your internet. I can see mine is free.
You might be the right reason why my internet is being janky.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
No, it's seriously. Because I'm connected to your Wi-Fi.
There's too much stuff going on over here. She all up in my stuff.
So let me go.
Anywho, hello everybody. Good morning and welcome. My name is Organized Chaos. This is my girl Foxy and family.
Hello.
We usually do like a women of a certain age, but today we not. She just decided to text me and tell me to open my front door so she'd come over here. And here she is. All right, so last week, if y'all was here, we did a drinking journal about our good sis Ketanji. On her way to the Supreme Court. And y'all know this week the news was full of Will Smith and the slap seen across the world. So I wanted to combine a little bit of that. And then one of my YouTube buddies, Jack the Voice, made a comment under my video last week telling me that I should do some type of like news theme. And so I think I'm going to try to combine a little bit of that today with the drinking journal that we're doing. So we're going to see how this turns out. I have no idea. Would you like to say something to the people before I get into the chat, girl?
No, just chat. Hey,
she
everyone.
Over here, she got her phone. She got her laptop. She's modding from her laptop.
Trying to mod.
And then y'all look, then she going to try to come up here and tell me about myself because if you can't see the control station, you have no idea how I make all of the things work in my virtual world. So I literally have a workstation all the way over here this is where I do my work. I have a laptop over there and I have a monitor over there, but I only teach over there. And then when I turn this way, I have my laptop and I have another monitor to do what I want to do when I want to do it, like YouTube. She came up here like, what is all of that? I was like, girl, it's Central Station. Like it's the station where we do all of the things. That's how we do all of the things. So I'm going to get into the chat and then I'm going to share and then we're going to talk about some of the things that's going on in the news this week. And then we're going to talk about Virginia Thomas. And her husband, Supreme Court Justice, sitting Justice Clarence Thomas. And some of the things that have been happening since the January 6th. Was it like a little party? Was it an insurrection situationship? Like, girl, so many things. All right, let's get into the chat first, and then we're going to get started. Yeah. I'm gonna be 50 in June. I got 2 months. Y'all. Just 2 months. My goal is to get to 500 subbies on or before my 50th birthday. I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, like. See, I'm frozen. Look, I'm frozen on yours too because the Wi-Fi.
It's the Wi-Fi because like I said, when I'm connected to your Wi-Fi, and it wasn't when I wasn't connected. So.
She making my Wi-Fi. I'm not even on Wi-Fi. She is. And she's making it janky. This is what happens when your big sister invades your space. She makes the interwebs and the internet act up.
No, your internet.
This didn't happen this morning. Just saying.
Well, I get off your Wi-Fi.
Girl, bye. Okay, so look, y'all. Yes, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. On or before my 50th birthday, I would like to give a big thank you to all of the new subscribers that I have been getting. It is so awesome to go into the dashboard and be like, My number's bigger. The number's bigger. It's bigger. It's bigger and it's bigger. So every day I get like 1 here, 2 there, 3 there. Like, hey, girl, hey. So hello to all of the new subscribers. Thank you to all of the subscribers who. Am I frozen again? Yes. Look at her.
Don't worry about it.
I can't help it. The thing is messing up. Okay, so anyway.
Don't look over here. Just stay over there.
It's too many things happening, right?
But
I don't usually have all of this distraction.
But stop distracting you.
I'm gonna tell my daddy on her today.
Oh my God.
And then I'm gonna call Cookie. I'm calling Cookie and I'm gonna tell Cookie on her. Cookie is her mama, y'all. I'm calling Cookie. Okay, so anyway, y'all see my cute shirt? I had on one of my shirts this morning. This one is just for Drinks and Journal. Y'all see it? Established 1972. Woo! Okay, anyway. So anyway, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you to the subscribers who have stuck around and stayed with your girl. And yeah, that's it. And thank you to the new subscribers that's coming. Please subscribe to my girl sitting right next to me, Foxy and Family. I got to teach her something. Listen.
Don't start.
Listen.
Don't start when I get started.
I got to teach Foxy how to use the YouTube. Foxy don't really know how to use the YouTube, y'all. I got to also teach Foxy how to use StreamYard. Me and Foxy share a StreamYard account, y'all. Foxy come in my house today talking about, I'm going to get my own StreamYard. I was like, girl, why? Because I want to go live on my channel. I said, ma'am, you can go live on your channel. You see, she ain't got nothing to say. She can't even talk. Don't be trying to hide. Don't be trying to hide over there, girl. I had to set it up and rearrange the situationship so I could get my girl in the screen. Yes, please subscribe to my big sis, Saki Speaks, my big virtual sis out here in these YouTube streets. Please subscribe to ICUR Family and Bikini Body Challenge. Subscribe to my girl Evelyn, the Cursing and the Trucking Station Situation channel. Subscribe to my girl Nola Reads. Get your whole life as she reads all of the things on all of the television shows and all of the other things that are happening out here in the social media universe. Subscribe to my, what is Sin? I am a follower. I follow Sin. I follow Sinful the P on various channels. He has a ton of channels. His main channel, he has over 70,000 subscribers. And Sin created a channel to help promote smaller channels. Like, why is you all in a distance? We can't see you. The people want to see you.
No, because I'm modding when I'm looking at it.
She mod. So she's ahead. I'm not in the chat. I'm still at the top. Okay, you stay over there, my then, girl. Girl.
That damn Jack the voice.
Is Jack up in here already? I ain't got there yet. I want to talk to Jack. I'm talking to Jack because I'm tell Jack what we doing today. We doing some things. Okay, so look, so let me get there. So anyway, I gotta tell you about Sin. So Sinful the P has a whole bunch of channels. Y'all can ask Foxy. I put Foxy on a Sinful the P, and Foxy was like, "Oh my gosh, it was a bit much at first." However, Sinful has a channel called Sinful the P and Family. And on this channel, all he does is promote other content creators, smaller content creators. And he put your girl on there. And I was just like, oh my gosh, Sin know who I am. They saying, hey. And so you guys, if you want to find out about other smaller content creators and you want to help support and subscribe to their channels, please go to Sinful the P and Family, because you know how the algorithm do Black content creators. They don't really put you out there unless you on some FS fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? If you out here dragging and reading the girls, they will promote you. But if you out here just doing your thing, whatever that thing is, they don't really promote you. So Sinful, thank you if you are watching. Sinful told me he tried to talk last week, but I had it set up so you can only talk. I didn't set this one up. Let me set it up because that's the only way we can control. Well, you there, Foxy, but I don't like trolls on my stuff. Give me a second, y'all. So he wanted to talk last week, but I had set it up so that you could only talk if you have been subscribed for a certain amount of time. And I don't know if I set it up that way today. So let me take a moment just to make sure I lock us in so that we don't have no additional molestation going on in the chat situationship. All right, I clicked there and then wait. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Live chat subscribers have to be subscribed for 1 day, boo. Just 1 day. Subscribe to your girl for a day. And all right, we good to go. Okay, I'm back. So yes, Sinful to P and family. Now, if you sign up and click on and subscribe to a regular Sinful to P or a Sinful to P rebuking services, I'm not responsible for what you listen to and take in over there. Okay, I listen to it though, so I'm just saying. My girl Foxy, welcome everyone, and hit the like button on your way in. Even though she's right here and she could tell you that out her mouth, she's gonna put she's modding too. That's why she ain't paying me no attention, because she's looking at her laptop. I need to take a picture. It is a whole setup. She tried to take a picture of it and she probably would have showed y'all, but it's such a mess because the organized chaos of it all is real. That is how I chose my name, because I am an organized mess. I just wasn't gonna call myself organized mess. Who does that? Hey Jack, hey, yay, you made it. I took your advice. I think I'm putting a little bit of news in here today, and then we're gonna talk about the big story, which is, Jenny and Clarence, the Thomases, not the Smiths. The Thomases is the topic of discussion for us today. Hey Nola Reed's girl, hey. All right, Foxy gave love. 50-year-old cake looks good to me. Thank you, Jack. Oh, shit. Did I say that out loud? Jack. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you, boo. Jack is funny. All right, y'all. Again, I apologize for the janky interwebs because I keep seeing it messing up top. We stuck with it. It is what it is for today. So I'm going to pull the presentation up and we're about to start talking about all of the news things that I want to talk about on today. So now they really can't see you now because we're smaller.
Okay, that's fine.
You got to scoot your chair over. You don't want people to see your face?
No, I'm good. I can see you. Yeah, they can see me. I'm good.
They might want to see you.
They can see me on the tube, can they?
No. Oh, they can see you now, but when I put the presentation up, they're not going to be able to see you. They see your side of your face.
Still cute.
I quit her. Y'all come get her. Get her out of my house. All right. So I titled this Text Messages, the Supreme Court and Why It Matters. Y'all vote. I need everybody to vote. Don't just vote for the president. I need y'all to vote for your board of education. I need y'all to vote for your city council. I need y'all to vote for your library people. I need all of the people, especially the Black people at the sound of my voice. Y'all, please become active voters in all of the elections. It is super duper, uber duper important that you vote all of the time, not some of the time. Some of the time. Thank you, Jack. Vote. All right, so let's get into it. So I'm going to do 2 articles. The links to the articles are in the description to the video. Yes, vote on everything. Everything. Y'all got to vote. It's really, really important. As soon as I get, what do you got to get? Is it 500 where you can put up polls? I'm going to have y'all voting on my channel too, child. Just vote. Just get used to voting. Vote all of the time. And don't be mad when the vote don't come out your way. Like, that is what it is. At least you participated in the process. And you can talk shit afterwards. But if you don't vote, you shouldn't be able to talk shit about nothing. That's in my opinion. Right. In my opinion, shut up. Just shut up because you should have voted.
Right.
Well, the person I voted for didn't win. Well, now you can talk shit. All right, so let's do the things. So this first article is coming from CNN.com. It is titled, Start Your Week Smart. They are talking about Ukraine, Pakistan, Brazil, Alaska, airlines, and Estelle Harris. It was written by Andrew Torgan, March the 25th, 2022. Yeah, I guess that's right. That's last week going into this week. All right. So the weekend that was. So these are some of the events that happened on this weekend. The southern coastal city of Odessa came under attack earlier today, with a local official saying a Russian missile strike had hit critical infrastructure. And this is in regards to what is happening over there with Russia and Ukraine. What you think gonna happen with that? Who gonna win? Is Russia gonna win or is Ukraine gonna win?
Ukraine,
You think Ukraine gonna win?
Ukraine is mad at them. They tell me that they broke up and they say you keep stalking me. Ukraine coming back with some hits. My money's on Ukraine.
But you don't think Russia? Listen, I'm so torn.
Russia can't take them out, but Ukraine probably got some secret people in their back pocket, like they little sneaky links. Yeah.
So listen. So Biden said we're not going to help Ukraine, but we'll help them. Like we send them money and we send them, like
he's not gonna send his troops over there because he's
not sending troops
just in case Russia decide to mess with us, because Russia, they really want to fight us, but they're scared to fight us, so they're gonna mess with the little people first.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think Russia's gonna win.
They probably are. Ukraine is a little country where they was up under Russia's thumb at one point, but then they left. And they broke off for them. They broke up, like everybody said they broke up. And now Russia was like, well, you know what, we want you back. Well, I want to come back. Yes, you are. So that's why they're doing what they're doing. Russia is just wrong. But we'll see.
Yeah, do you think we're going to have the World War III?
It's a possibility.
You think so?
If they met, but see, Russia trying to be sneaky and they want to try to mess with us. That's what this whole thing is about. If they get Ukraine, so if they take Ukraine, it's another little country right there, and if they can get Ukraine and other little countries that's around them, then that's what they're gonna do, because they want to fight the United States, but because they still can't beat us.
So no, they can't beat us. But I think Putin, more so than anything, he wants Europe. He wants to control you. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, he wants to control the whole world, because he's like Pinky in the brain. Mm-hmm. But he wants to keep moving eastward into Europe, in my opinion.
Yep, that's what he wants.
He wants it all back. He wants the USSR united.
Yep.
He wants to reunite the people. They don't want you though. They don't want you
to fight the queen for that one. Her troops getting ready too.
There's that little thing flying around.
Look at me.
Girl, it's like a little feather. You see it?
Oh yeah. Oh Lord.
All right. Next story. Imran Khan survived an attempt to oust him as Pakistan's prime minister today after a no confidence vote was blocked in parliament by the deputy speaker. Khan, who is facing the toughest challenge of his political career, requested the country's president dissolve the parliament and called on the nation to prepare for a fresh election. I don't know anything about this, because I was off work last week, so I unplugged from everything. So I don't know, but something is going over in Pakistan with the election. Mm-hmm. Period. That's it.
It's crazy.
That's it. All right. 3 more stories. At least 14 people were killed, including 7 children, after days of heavy rains triggered flooding and landslides in the southeastern Brazilian state of Rio de Janeiro, the state civil defense told CNN yesterday. I want to go to Rio de Janeiro. I just taught my students about Rio de Janeiro, and I never knew about the Christ the Redeemer statue. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, it's
and there the Christ the Redeemer statue is like a big old statue of like Christ. And then you can go to the top of the head and you can look out and you can see all of Rio.
It's like
from up at top. It's like the Statue of Liberty. It reminds me of that. I want to go see it in person. I also learned this week, because listen, I wanted to go to Bali for my birthday, but then Indonesia was like America's ghetto. Y'all not invited over here. So I decided to go somewhere else. But girl, they just opened Bali last week. I might go to Indonesia.
You're doing Bali, because Bali got too many restrictions. You can't go like how
no, they don't no more.
No, I ain't talking about like Facebook. I'm talking about the restrictions as far as women. You still got to be covered up and all that bug crap, and you got to be careful.
I'll participate.
You got to be careful where you go.
I like learning about other cultures, so I'm still interested in going to Bali. I still might go. All right, we got another story. Alaska Airlines canceled dozens of flights this weekend as its pilots held informational pickets in numerous cities throughout the United States in an almost 3-year-long deadlock in contract negotiations with the airline. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Alaska Airlines. I ain't never flew no Alaska Airlines.
That's deep.
I ain't never been to Alaska.
It's deep. It's a pretty big airline, but it's deep.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. All right, last story. Estelle Harris, the actress known for playing George Costanza's mother on Seinfeld, died yesterday.
Oh.
Her agent told CNN she was 93. Harris, whose distinctive voice was sought after in various roles, unforgettably played Estelle Costanza on the 90s sitcom, often bickering with her on-screen husband, Jerry Stiller, and her fictional son, Jason Alexander.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
Rest in peace. All right, the week ahead. We got some things going on this week. What's coming up? Monday. After a 1-week delay, the Senate Judiciary Committee is scheduled to consider the nomination of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court.
That's been taking a long time.
They just wrapped up. They just wrapped up last week.
It just takes so long for them.
It's a process.
I know she's already confirmed. They still want to be.
Well, she's not confirmed for this position. She's been confirmed 3 times in the past for the positions that she's held. Jackson's confirmation hearings concluded on March the 24th after rounds of questioning and some heated exchanges with GOP leaders. Last week, Republican Senator Susan Collins of Maine said that she will vote to confirm Jackson to the High Court, the first GOP senator to do so. Because remember, your boy Mitch was like, nah, because he's Scrooge. You know, he's Scrooge. So there's that. All right, Tuesday, California will hold a special primary election. Y'all vote. If y'all live in California, go vote. Go vote on Tuesday. California will hold a special primary election for the state's 22nd congressional district. Former GOP Representative Devin Nunes set off this special primary contest with his resignation from Congress in January to join former President Donald Trump's new social media venture.
That is crazy.
Vote. All my people in California, spread the word, spread the message, y'all. Please go vote on Tuesday. Vote, 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 vote. All right, on Wednesday, the Federal Reserve will release the minutes from its last meeting in mid-March when officials announced they were raising interest rates, the first of what is expected to be a series of rate hikes this year to combat inflation. Economists and traders on Wall Street often scrutinize these minutes for clues about the timing of future interest rate moves. So if you are into your credit and all of that, make sure you keep it A1 because interest rates on, I'm sure, everything, houses, cars, what else? Credit cards. It's about to go up. It's about to go up. So get as many low APR interest rate cards as you can. And if you can, before, consolidate. Put everything into one or as many as one if you have a lot of credit. All right. This is the last one. Thursday, April the 7th is the World Health Organization's World Health Day 2022. And in an ironic confluence of events, it's also National Beer Day.
It is. I have it on my calendar at work. It's National Beer Day.
Make it make sense. It's World Health Day.
And also National
Beer Day.
Well, beer's made of wheat.
Girl.
Beer's made of wheat.
This fool done said beer is made.
It is made of wheat. So, you know, it's, you know.
Get her out of my house. Ciao. All right, what's next? What else we got on here? That's the picture of the week. Photo of the week. The slap heard across the world. Hey, y'all.
It looked so scripted at first to me.
It didn't. So I didn't see it that night. I woke up to all of the.
It looked so scripted. When it was just like, it didn't look like he hit him like a fake smack. I was like, damn.
When I woke up and I saw this, I was like, what is the kerfuffle about? And I was like, oh my God, this man really went up on stage. So let me tell y'all how I feel. You got to tell us your opinion. Don't listen to mine first. I'm going to tell you mine first. No, you tell me yours first. Because I don't want to, I'm going to tell you what mine is. Because mine ain't going to change either. No way. What's your opinion about the slap of the week?
Well, my opinion, you know, and I don't care whoever feel with it. At one point, I do believe that this is not the first time that Chris Rock attacked that family. So that was just a breaking point. Second of all, is that Chris Rock went off script because he was supposed to read the teleprompter. So they was okay with him going off script, but it could have all been avoided if he just had read the freaking teleprompter. And then Will was just tired of everybody because Chris Rock attacked Jada before, attacked his son before, and then he came back and he always had something to say about it. And I get we all part of the comedians. But when do you say a man can only take so much? We're all human. I don't care if he is in the spotlight like that. I mean, because hell, if they had been me, I would have smacked him too. I'm sorry. Especially when he looked over his wife and she had that look and she was hurt. So I don't know. This is my opinion, but I just think, and it's weird because they said it was hugging afterwards. David, I don't know. I don't know if this was, and now Chris Rock, all his concerts are freaking sold out. Sold out. I don't know. What's your opinion? Go and get it, girl.
I'm going to use my words. Listen, first of all, I really don't care. That's first of all. This does not affect my entire universe or life. But if I got to talk about it, let me tell y'all something. My problem is this. Chris Rock is a comedian. Mm-hmm. We cannot tell comedians what is off limits or not. He's been a comedian his entire life, whether this is his first or 50th joke about Jada. So now he needs to keep track of all the jokes he tells about all of the people when he tells them. Number 2, he was at work. I can't imagine a parent mad at me because they don't like what I said to their child coming to smack me because I'm at work. Chris Rock was at work. He was at work. And somebody that was watching him perform his job as a comedian stepped up on stage and smacked him. I wouldn't care if it was Will Smith or anybody else. That's out of order to smack a man at work. Number 3, everybody talking about Will Smith's mental health. What about Chris Rock's? He was, girl, let me keep all the bad words. I was about to say, he was the one smacked. Everybody been, oh my God. And I did it too. Will Smith needs help. Okay, we know that. Will Smith been needing help his entire life. And especially after he married that girl. That girl cried on their wedding day. She didn't want to marry him. They got a whole open relationship, probably because that's what she wants. Look, I'm not here to speculate about none of that because I don't know these people. All I know is Chris Rock was at work and he got smacked at work. He should be able to sue Will and the Oscars because guess what? He was at work. And shout out to him for not whooping Will Smith's ass or cracking jokes on Will and Jada even more. Because if he had that in his spirit, if his spirit was raggedy, like some people's spirits are, baby, Chris Rock could have stood straight up and cracked jokes until he made her cry. He could have. And he just could have kept digging until he got tired. Now, could he have actually done that? I don't know if he has the capability because I don't think he's funny. He's just not funny to me. He's not. I don't think he got it in him. But baby, if Will would have hit the right comedian, can you imagine Will Smith hitting Cat Williams? Girl, Cat would have. If Cat didn't whoop his ass, Cat would have roasted. Wouldn't he have?
Yep, now that I agree. Cat would have went in.
Cat would have roasted. He would have took that mic, walked up and down that stage, and he would have roasted everybody, and he would have went back to Jada and roasted her some more.
Yeah, Cat would have did it slick though. He would have went and just talked about everybody until he got back to her and went back around the corner again.
I'm just saying. Everybody worried about Will. Now, this grown man at work got smacked in the face. He's going to reap the rewards of the smack financially because the concerts is sold out and he ain't funny.
And you know what? He probably took that smack too. He was like, okay, you know what? It is what it is. Even at his first concert, he said, oh yeah, I got smacked, but I'm still thinking about it, but I haven't came to grips with it yet. That's all he's saying at his concert. He's not going in. But on the other hand, his brother.
Oh, yeah, Tony gonna get him off.
Oh, Tony got him.
Tony Rock is coming in. Tony Rock is like, guess what? I'm little brother, and I got things to say.
He went in. He said, you gonna hit my mother, brother? And you know what? But I'm over it because, like I said, none of them paying me no money. I'm not getting no extra money to figure out what's going on. That's that celebrity life. For all we know, this shit could have been scripted and planned. I don't know.
I don't think it was scripted. I don't think it was planned.
I don't
Will
know.
they talking about Will can't do movies or something now? Now
No,
he
it's
can't
not-
vote at
no,
the
no,
Oscars.
he can do movies. He just can't vote. He resigned.
No, there's some new stuff that came out today. He's not. They was supposed to be doing another Bad Boys or some type of other. You know, they be doing 3, 4, 5, and 6 of the movies, and they put it on pause. So they put some on pause today, child.
Just for a second, but they know things.
Jack says he agrees with me.
Jack, you agreeing with her?
But you nice though, so
I
I understand your opinion of the
just
things.
because I just look on.
You just nice though, but fuck that. No ma'am, that was out of order, all of it. Hey, Tara Melanated, you not late, child. We just did a little recap. Now we talking about the smack, and now we about to get into the meat of the story because we got some things to talk about with these Thomases, girl. We're gonna talk about these Thomases. That's what this is about. So you right on time. You was right on time, boo. Kara Melanated is giving love. Good to see you too, Kara Melanated. All right, the years of mental fuckery that Jada put Will through. It was so bad at the age of 12 years old. Willow wrote a letter about Jada being sad that Tupac is dead. Period. Like the whole world knows she's sad that Pac is gone. She loved him. I did too though, girl. And I didn't even know him. So I can't imagine the bond if you knew him. Because, you know, I've been in denial for a long time that he was even gone. I'm just saying. It took me a minute to say, you know what? He not here no more. It did.
I still think he's alive.
You still...
Don't get me started.
Talk to me, Foxy. You still think he alive?
He coming back. He gonna be back. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's still on the island somewhere. Yeah, he's here.
Okay, Foxy. Now,
y'all, opinion.
That's new learning for me. I didn't know Foxy thought Pac was still alive.
Oh, yeah, that's my boy. I can't help it. I'm Tupac, ride or die. Sorry.
I mean, I am too, but I'm just saying he gone.
Well, yeah, she'll do. Oh no, you got a Prince tattoo. I thought you had Pac.
Prince. I don't have Pac. Prince. I didn't even feel sad when Michael passed. I was younger when Pac passed. I wasn't gonna put a Pac tat. No, yeah. Prince. And I think I only put Prince on me because he's a Gemini. You know, we got to keep it in the zodiac family.
That's so weird
because what?
No, I'm just looking at some of the comments. Like Jack, one comment didn't pop up on YouTube, but it popped up on your StreamYard and you clicked it in. That's weird. That big one you just popped in. See, it's not in there because it came right after coming out. That's so funny.
I wonder why.
Yeah, maybe it might be some of the words he might, because sometimes the words just.
Oh, the words. I think sometimes, remember that happened? I think it happened with Kara Melanated one time.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't see her comment, but I saw it in StreamYard. Yeah. I think YouTube be taking them out.
Yeah, it's gotta be a trigger word.
Interesting. Oh well, it was on the screen.
Mm-hmm. We'll figure it out.
Bloop. All right, let's keep going. I'm done with the smack. Yeah, he was wrong. He was out of order, and he should have got smacked back, or he should have got roasted immediately, in my opinion.
Well, I think you should have slapped him back, then it would have been all over.
Oh, I think you should have smacked him back for sure. You smack me, you get to get smacked back. You don't get to choose.
And we okay.
And we call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is what we here for, though. That's Foxy, Kara Melanated. Kara Melanated can't see you.
Oh, hi.
She's like, hey, sis, that's Foxy, girl. Foxy is live and she's modding at the same time. She decided to knock on my front door and come in my house. And she was like, I'm coming to sit with you when you go live today. She live across the street from me, Kara Mel. She live across the street from me, child. All right, so this is why we here. Kara Melanated laughing. So this is why we here. So everybody was talking about Will and Jada all week, but girl, guys, my people, this is the couple. Jenny, I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. Hey, so Jenny and Clarence, what they been up to? What Jenny and Clarence been up to? And this is how. So I saw this meme on Facebook, and I was like, oh, that's the story of the week. Let's stop talking about this couple, Will and Jada, and start talking about this couple, Jenny and Clarence. Because this couple can have a much more profound impact on us than Will and Jada ever could. Jack like, oh, you're Foxy. Yes, this Foxy, y'all. Yes, it's her. She's a real person over here. Not just on my women of a certain age. All right, so let's go. I got a lot of reading to do, y'all. So if y'all want to talk in the chat, y'all can. So this is an article from the New Yorker. It's legal scholars are shocked by Ginny Thomas's Stop the Steal text messages. Several experts say that Thomas's husband, the Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, who, remember Anita Hill? Same person, must recuse himself from any case related to the 2020 election. This article is written by Jane Mayer, March 25th, 2022. I think my CNN article is different. I think I didn't change the date, but I ain't gonna worry about it, child. All right. Several of the country's most respected legal scholars say that Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas must immediately recuse himself from any cases relating to the 2020 election and its aftermath, now that it has been revealed that his wife, Virginia Ginny Thomas, colluded extensively with the top White House advisor about overturning Joe Biden's victory over then President Donald Trump.
Yeah. D2.
But I'm be a professional. I'm a professional.
You professional? Okay.
I'm a professional. On March 24th, the Washington Post and CBS News revealed that they had obtained copies of 29 text messages between Ginny Thomas and Mark Meadows, the Trump White House chief of staff, in which she militated. Child, that was a big word. In which she militated relentlessly for invalidating the results of the presidential election, which she described as an obvious fraud. It was necessary, she told Meadows, to release the Kraken and save us from the left taking America down. Ginny Thomas's text to Meadows also refer to conversations that she'd had with Jared, possibly Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, who also served as a senior advisor to the administration. This is the message. Just forward it to your Gmail and email I sent Jared this morning. Girl, Jenny been busy. And then, she gonna say, but me and my husband, we don't talk about the things. Bullshit. And then the husband gonna say, we don't talk about anything. Bullshit. But he get to still sit there and be the one lone dissenter. We're gonna talk about that too. Cause girl, they got a microscope under good sis Ketanji's ass, but this shit is still going on. That's all I'm saying. Cause Anita Hill tried to told y'all. And she was all of this and she was all of that. Y'all tried to take good sis Anita Hill down. And now here we are again with some girl. I'm being professional. I'm being a professional. Mm-hmm. You got your Carmex, girl? Mm-hmm. Now, see, I don't like the flavor Carmexes. Mm-hmm. I don't like the taste of the flavor. Listen, girl, we supposed to stay focused. We talking about the news and Clarence and Ginny. But listen, I can't do the flavors. They do something to me. I have to have plain old Carmex. Mm-hmm. I see like whatever. All right, let's keep going. Stephen Gillers, a law professor at New York University and a prominent judicial ethicist, described the revelations as a game changer. Whatever. It's not. Ain't nothing gonna change. In the past, he explained, he has supported the notion that a justice and his spouse could pursue their interests in autonomous spheres. For that reason, I was prepared to and did tolerate a great deal of Ginny's political activism, he said. But Ginny has now crossed a line. In an email reacting to the texts, Gillers concluded, Clarence Thomas cannot sit on any matter involving the election, the invasion of the Capitol, or the work of the January 6th committee. Period. Karen Melanie said, no wonder Clarence Thomas was hospitalized. He knew that wifey was doing, and he nearly had a heart attack. Child, was he? I don't even pay attention to him like that. When was he hospitalized, Caramel? When was he hospitalized? Because the shit was about to hit the fan. It was about to hit the fan, and he knew it. Girl, Clarence. That karma, well, karma is, it goes both ways, the good and the bad. But this, I'm gonna call this that Anita Hill karma. It's best served cold. Hey, Bikini Boo, how are you? You see this girl over here? Foxy to knock on my front door, being a mess. He was hospitalized when all this came out of. So last month in March, it was starting to come. Well, actually, it started coming out in January because she went to the rally, right? She went to the rally on January the 6th. She has selective amnesia about who she actually heard speak for sure. But she was at the rally on January the 6th. So he been knowing since then it's coming. And then when the Supreme Court took the case up, I'm sure his little tingles was tingling. And he was like, Lord, this woman, what this woman got me into now. He don't care because he's untouchable for the most part. He ain't going to recuse himself either. So that part. All right, let's keep going. As I noted in a recent investigation of Ginny Thomas, Supreme Court justices aren't bound by the judicial code of conduct that applies to all other federal judges, which mandates that they recuse themselves from participating in any cases in which personal entanglements could cause a fair-minded member of the public to doubt their impartiality. Yet justices are subject to a federal law that prohibits them from hearing cases in which their spouses have an interest that could be substantially affected by the outcome of the proceeding. The statute, 28 U.S.C. section 455, also requires them to disqualify themselves from any proceedings in which their impartiality might reasonably be questioned. Is he going to recuse himself?
He didn't get convicted with Anita Hill, and they had all the evidence. So
baby.
He's sort of untouchable for right now, and I don't understand why, but.
Baby. And his voting is shady as fuck.
So we'll see.
Child. Can I get a job where I don't get in trouble for putting on pasties? I'm just saying. He get to have whole messes. Court testimony, Anita Hill. She marries a woman who is about to stop the steal, and I get in trouble for putting on pasties. I'm just saying. I want to be untouchable too. But wouldn't you like to have a job where you're untouchable and you could be there for life? Like your guaranteed income.
Right. And it's scary too, that if I'm untouchable, then when they want to touch me, they can get to me.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so somehow or another something gonna happen. They're gonna shut up. I'll be chest up. We'll stop talking about the lady because she's a huge.
Did y'all hear her over here being shady to Jenny? She is shading Jenny.
No shade here.
You just shaded the lady. If y'all didn't hear her, I'm not going to repeat what Foxy just said. It's Foxy being petty. All right, let's keep going. Excuse my interwebs. I see that it's acting ridiculous. All right. Justice Thomas has already participated in 2 cases related to the 2020 election and its aftermath, despite his wife's direct involvement in the so-called Stop the Steal efforts. A third case, John Eastman versus Benny Thompson, may soon reach the court. Eastman, a right-wing legal theorist who advised Trump on ways to challenge the 2020 election results. That's right. Is arguing that attorney-client privilege shields his records from the congressional committee that is investigating the January 6th insurrection, which is chaired by Thompson, a Democratic member of Congress from Mississippi. The committee argues that this privilege can't be used to conceal potential crimes by Eastman or Trump. The case, currently in a federal district court in California, is likely to reach the Supreme Court on appeal. What Bikini say? Bikini say, hey, Foxy, y'all pulling a Sherry Shepherd and Kim Whittle. They did the exact same thing on their live at Two Funny Mamas podcast. The live, they live close to each other. Oh, I gotta pull them up. Wait, I gotta take notes. I ain't taking notes today. That's not normal for me. Let me find me a pen. I was about to say, it's not that I don't have enough pens. Don't be telling the people what the mess looks like. Don't tell the people the things that you see. Don't be taking pictures of the organized chaos either. Girl.
When I do my thing, when I be like, this is what I see.
That's all right. I'm coming to your house and I'm gonna invade your life too.
You can invade it here.
Wait, Two Funny Mamas. Let me write that down. Because I'm changing my algorithm, child. I'm sick of seeing some of the stuff that be in my algorithm.
All that negative stuff.
I can't do it. It's exhausting. I can't even keep up with it. You gotta like live on YouTube to understand half that shit that be going on. And I'm not invested. All right, Two Funny Mamas. You said it's Sherry and Kim Whittle. Okay, I got it. All right, what Jack say? Yo, that pasties pic is my fave.
Oh, Jack.
I don't want you to be untouchable. Shit, I did it again. Stupid sticky. I almost got in trouble for that pasty pic. I had to take it off my Facebook. I left it on my Instagram because I'm trying to see. I'm trying to weed out the people who I think it might be that's running and snitching on me. So I kept it in one place and I took it off of another place because when I release all of the pictures on my birthday, I want to make sure I have removed the mole from my shit. That's all. Get the fuck off my social media because this ain't for you. If you think it's inappropriate for your child's teacher, you shouldn't be on their social media. Now, unless I'm doing something to damage the children, leave me the fuck alone.
I like you dating one of them, shit.
Girl, leave me alone. I'm over here minding my black-owned ass business.
Jack must be an Instagram person. So you say.
Thank you, Jack. I be trying, Jack. I only get fancy once every 10 years. So that's it. I ain't putting on makeup again for another 10 years, child. And by the time I turn 60, I probably ain't gonna want to put nothing on at that point. I don't like makeup. It is not my friend. Okay, let's keep going. Wait, did I read this one already? I did. I read that one. Let's keep going. All right. Giller's email to me laid out several reasons for why Thomas must now recuse himself from all such cases. Most narrowly, he said, these cases could lead to discovery of inappropriate conduct by Jenny Thomas. And that's where the heart attack came from, Caramelinated. This right here. As her texts with Meadows demonstrate, she actively insinuated herself in the events through her text to Meadows and perhaps more extensively. Gillers continue, that's enough to require her husband to abstain from participation in any case in which her actions might be further revealed. He still ain't gonna recuse himself.
No, he's not.
He don't care.
Not if they really force him to do it, then he'll do it. So,
but who's gonna force him to do it?
Mm-hmm. The masses? Who knows? I don't know.
Who? I think it's too hot of a topic for Biden to really push the issue. Yeah. Unless Nancy Pelosi really cares and makes a big stink about it.
And maybe she might and may not, but it all depends. So let's see what happens.
Yep, this is it. This discovery, baby. Justice Thomas, he said, clearly has an understandable interest in protecting his wife. I was going to say something stupid, but I'm not going to.
Don't do it.
I'm a professional today.
You're earning your news creds.
I could be a newscaster. A news cred. Girl, they going to be like, that girl is a little ghetto. Somebody told me I was the most urban person that they know. I don't know if I was supposed to be insulted or complimented. I'm the most urban person you know, then you don't know enough people. Cause I'm not all the way, girl. I know some gangsters. You think I'm urban? Girl. I was like, for real? Where you be at? You don't hang out with your people? You ain't got no urban family members? We all got some gangsters in our family.
Yeah,
Shit.
not again. My little gangster come out.
I'm just saying. Anyway. Okay. Where was I at? Did I finish this one? No. I gotta start over because I got distracted. That's because I have a co-host here. And then she ain't even paying me no attention half the time. She looking at the chat talking to y'all. Anyway. Justice Thomas, he said, clearly has an understandable interest in protecting his wife. For that reason alone, Gillers explained, his impartiality might reasonably be questioned, which the law says requires recusal. More broadly, Gillers argued Jenny became part of the team seeking to overturn the election. That team expressly identified as a critical part of its strategy, appeals to the Supreme Court, and therefore to Clarence. You shouldn't call him Clarence, though, right? You should call him Justice Thomas.
I think
that was trifling. You shouldn't have called him Clarence, but hey, Clarence. He added, Jenny chose to make herself part of the story that the Trump side, her side, would then ask the court, including her husband, to interpret in its favor. Sounds problematic to me.
Yeah, she is. She in some business that she shouldn't be in. That's that pillow talk. So now she said, "Oh, I can say because my husband told me." I know.
But she's saying she don't talk to her husband, and her husband saying he don't talk to her about stuff.
Yeah, nice pillow talk.
Bullshit.
Pillow talk. Pillow talk.
Do they sleep in the same bed? Is it enough room? You made me do that because you cracked that joke earlier. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to be professional.
Be professional.
It's too much going on right now. Okay, let's go. Keep going. Gillers emphasized that it's impossible to know whether Clarence Thomas could actually be impartial in such cases. It's not impossible to know. He cannot be impartial. Did you, girl? But he argued the justice has now forfeited the right to ask the public to trust his impartiality. He don't care what we think. He didn't care when Anita Hill was talking about him. Addie, now that Jenny's texts are revealed, Clarence could not sit in any such cases. He'll be there, girl. He gonna show up and take a nap and then vote whatever way she tell him to vote. Because he be sleeping. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
He be sleeping all of the court cases, y'all. He be nodding off. He probably be snoring. I ain't gonna lie though, because RBG used to nod off from time to time too, though. But that was my girl. Hers was different, just because I said so. All right. The new revelations of Jenny Thomas's machinations. Look at that big old word. I know how to say that one. I don't know what it means. Have caused legal experts such as Gillers to retroactively cast a critical eye on those cases related to the 2020 election, which Thomas has already heard. Both Justice Thomas and his wife have repeatedly denied that there is any conflict of interest between her activism and his work on the country's highest judicial board. Let me tell you something. I used to be a wife. You as a wife. If I'm his wife than you, and I need something done, you don't think I'm gonna ask my husband?
Crafty schemes, plots, intrigues. That's what it means.
What? She done Google machination.
I had to know. Crafty.
Are you still see this? What I'm saying? She's not even listening to me, y'all. Why is the co-host here and she's not even paying me no attention right now?
I'm multitasking. I heard you.
What did I say?
I don't know what you said.
See what I'm saying? The co-host is not Cohen. She's not Cohen and she's not hosting.
I don't know.
She over here doing it like she done set up shop over here and she ain't paying me not a bit of a fucking attention right now.
I'm on it, and then I'm talking to the peoples and I'm listening, and I'm.
I asked you. What did I even? Oh, I've been a wife. You are a wife.
Okay, maybe I did.
So if I was doing the wifey, if I'm wifing my husband correctly and I need his support in anything, You don't think I'm gonna ask my husband?
Right, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask his opinion about a lot of stuff.
Big Daddy Clarence Thomas on the Supreme Court. I need my activism to be activated.
So what do I need to do? Boom, this is what you need to do, baby.
Flat out. Was they talking?
When they met in the room.
You damn right they was talking. Jenny was hitting up him. And she was like, when you get that court case, say no. So he was like, I am the one dissenting opinion because Jenny told me no. The shit. The fuck. Anyway. Okay, I wasn't finished with this one, I know for sure. Earlier this morning. She is being petty. All of my ink pens. If y'all knew how many ink pens I had, you would shake your head. I'm a teacher. I have an excuse. I do have an excuse for that.
Well,
the screwdriver is because.
Okay.
Anyway, earlier this month, Jenny Thomas gave an interview to the Washington Free Beacon, a conservative publication that was evidently meant to set the record straight. Child, that's because your husband had a heart attack because he knew your shit was hitting the fan.
Right.
Clarence doesn't discuss his work with me, and I don't involve him in my work.
That's a lot.
Girl!
Somewhere along the way, over coffee, over bacon.
Girl!
Over something. He reads the newspaper.
I wish I would be married to a high profile anybody and I don't tap in. Tap, tap. Ain't the song? Tap in.
I be tapping in all
Tap in.
I be tapping in. So what y'all talk about today?
Right. I need help. My group is trying to do A, B, C, and D. Can you help us? Anyway. But she also admitted for the first time that on January the 6th, 2021, she had attended Trump's militant Stop the Steal rally, which was held near the White House. She said that she had left the event before it ended, not because she was offended by Speaker's baseless allegations that Trump was the true winner of the election, but because she was cold. A Jenny girl, you should have lied and said you left because of what they were saying.
Yeah. Or I was really cold.
She said she was cold. If I wasn't so cold, I would have stayed and listened to them. Tell them to go storm the Capitol. The rally devolved into a deadly assault on the U.S. Capitol. She has condemned the violence, but has defended the protest. And she signed an open letter castigating the congressional investigation of the January 6th events and demanding the banishment of Republicans in Congress, such as Representative Liz Cheney, who supports the inquiry. Jenny, Clarence, this is why you had your heart attack. Kara Melanated put us up on it. Clarence, she gonna kill you.
Because she is so she shouldn't be in. She's trying to be relevant. Oh, I didn't know he had a wife. So,
this is second wife.
Well, I didn't know he had. I didn't know he had this one.
I knew about Jenny, girl. Everybody knew Clarence. Listen, Clarence is the talk of the town. Clarence was married to a black lady at first.
I don't know that.
And then he married Jenny. Jenny's not black, in case y'all didn't know. But yeah, she's not. If y'all didn't see the picture,
she's clear.
She's a clear. What did you call her? What did you say she was?
Clear, healthy.
You didn't say healthy. Did you say heifer? Did you call her a heifer? Was that the word you used?
No. So she was big.
You said she was big. She's a clear big girl in Foxy's words. We're gonna use Foxy's words. She's a clear big girl. I cannot.
Oh my god.
Hey, happy all day. How are you? Foxy.
Hi.
Happy, this is actually Foxy. She's modding and she's here. You know, she just decided to invade my space. So that's this person next to me. It's Foxy. It's Foxy.
Oh no, that's funny.
Yes. All right, let's keep going. So yeah, you don't call her clear. You don't call her big girl. All right. So yeah. Jenny says that there shouldn't even be an investigation into all of the things because you know why. But I'm sure she's talking to Clarence like, okay, if the investigation hits your desk, boo, I need you to
let me know and slide to the side.
Let me know and slide it to the side. Let me know and slide it to the side.
Yeah.
I didn't finish this one for sure. No, she has condemned the violence, but has defended the protest, and she signed an open letter castigating the congressional investigation of the January 6th events and demanding the banishment of Republicans in Congress, such as Liz Cheney, who supported the inquiry. Oh, I did read that.
Mm-hmm.
The 29 texts, 29. Haven't we learned to stop texting people?
That should sit in the cloud, or Google's. It's there. No. The FBI can get all that. Mm-hmm.
We don't text.
You don't know.
But okay.
And then you don't really say on the phone because they might
29 times too. Like y'all was engaged in this conversation, girl.
Mm-hmm.
The 29 texts don't just indicate Ginny Thomas's efforts to scheme with high-level administration figures. They expose her belief in baseless conspiracy theories. For example, she texts Meadows that watermarked ballots in over 12 states have been part of a huge Trump and military white hat sting operation. At the time, believers in the extremist QAnon conspiracy were arguing that Trump has secretly watermarked ballots in order to detect fraud by Democrats. Child, I cannot with QA, girl. I lost friends because of QA9. Remember that friend I lost?
Mm-hmm.
I lost friends because of QA9 and
but
they
it's
goofy
crazy
ass.
Because everybody got their opinion who they like and don't like, and we got to all agree to disagree.
I mean, you can like who you like and don't like, but you can't be dumb as a bag of rocks.
Right.
I'm sorry, I can't be your friend. I don't have a problem with if you a Trump, but this is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
He watermarked ballots in order to detect fraud, and you actually believe that, girl. Girl, that's where we gotta part ways with that one right there.
Right, he can't watermark.
Girl. Girl.
Oh, that is so funny to me.
And guess what? Clarence, not Justice Thomas. Clarence.
Because he acting like Justice Thomas.
Clarence. What's that song? You know, I got a song that just popped in my head.
Oh my God.
I be stroking. I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west, and I stroke it. You know that song, Clarence, girl? Clarence! I be stroking. Okay, wait. Kira Melody said something I got to get to. They need to investigate the receiver of her text. Mark Meadows, he's under investigation already, child. Mark Meadows that's why he left. He had to leave when Trump left because he wasn't going to be able to stay at the White House. They wasn't going to keep him on. It's Mark Meadows. Girl, Jenny is a mess. And so is Mark Meadows. And so is anybody that was participate. I wish you would text me. Delete. Who this? New number, who this?
That would be my thing. Do I know
New
you?
number, who this? Block.
Do I know you?
Why would you respond and text people? It's stupid.
I'll read that, be like,
it's stupid.
Like, no, I don't know who is.
Okay, anyway. All right. We saw the watermark. At the time, believers in I read all of that. I read all of that. Let's keep going. This January, Clarence Thomas was the sole dissenter. Just him? He was by himself?
Come on.
He was the sole dissenter in a proceeding in which Trump asked the court to stop the House Investigative Committee from obtaining records of his communications relating to efforts to subvert the 2020 election results. It is unclear whether Trump's records would have implicated Ginny Thomas. Meadows filed an amicus brief in the case in support of Trump's claims of executive privilege. And at the time, Meadows' lawyers were arguing that his cooperation with congressional investigators depended on whether Trump would be ordered to comply himself. Yet, by that point, Meadows had already turned over to the congressional committee some 2,300 texts. And according to the Washington Post, they included the 29 message exchanges between him and Ginny Thomas.
Meadows was snitching.
Jenny stinks. She stinks.
And
She's
Meadows
a skunk. And Nettles
was snitching.
told it all, girl. Well, he didn't have a choice.
He didn't have a choice. He was like, well, I'm gonna take the lesser of the fall.
Well, I mean, but the Trump people, they go hard.
Mm-hmm.
He could have still been like, nah, I'm not giving y'all nothing. Because, they go hard in the paint until they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Bars. So he, I guess, gave the information, but he could have tried to hold on to that information as long as he could until he couldn't no more. Yeah, Jenny is a skunk. She stinks.
So that's funny because now it popped up on that way. It's not on YouTube, but maybe because of the skunks. I'm seeing them. I'm seeing a thing.
Oh yeah, it's not on YouTube no more.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
No, yeah.
I wonder why YouTube is doing that.
Because
Y'all, YouTube is being a hater. Do y'all see some of y'all comments? I'm able to pull them up because it's in StreamYard, but YouTube won't let them be on YouTube. Ain't that a man? It's just some skunks, girl.
It's some skunks.
It's the skunk.
Jenny is a skunk.
I know. Jenny is a skunk. Okay, I read all of that. Yeah, I read that. It is not yet known whether there were even more texts revealing Jenny Thomas's encouragement of overturning the election and whether Justice Thomas knew at the time about her potential exposure.
He knew. He knew.
He knew.
He knew. He knew. He paid the phone. He knew.
He knew.
He knew.
He knew.
You know when I could be texting, my phone will be dinging. My husband like, who are you texting? Why your phone dinging like that? Ding, 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 ding.
They was talking about all of the things too.
They had pillow talk once.
Could they have pillow talk though? Was it enough space? Okay. Jenny told me that had Justice Thomas been aware of such communications, he should not have sat. Gillers also said that Thomas cannot justify having heard the case by claiming that he was unaware of his wife's interest in the outcome. It was Thomas's responsibility to ask Jenny what she was doing to help overturn Biden's victory. Don't ask, don't tell is not an acceptable strategy for the Thomas's marriage. Thomas should have realized that the public would assume that he and Jenny did discuss Trump's Stop the Steal efforts and Jenny's participation in those efforts. Thomas does not avoid recusal by stuffing his ears, assuming he even did so. I don't assume he did so. He absolutely didn't. He didn't. He knew. Gillers noted that judges often say that intentional avoidance of knowledge is knowledge. He knew.
He knew.
He knew. He knew. Next. When I spoke with Stephen Vladeck, a professor at the University of Texas Law School, he also made note of the federal statute requiring justices to recuse themselves if a spouse has an interest in a proceeding's outcome. It's unclear whether any of Jenny Thomas's scheming was described in the papers that Trump attempted to withhold from investigators. But Vladeck told me if any of her stuff was in the Trump docs, she sure had an interest. And this would make Justice Thomas's dissent unethical. He knew. And he shouldn't have dissented. He should have recused him damn self. He knew. Tell him, Happy. He knew. He knew. He knew. And it already said lack of knowledge is still knowledge. You knew. You knew what your wife was out here doing. You knew she was at the rally. You knew, boo. You knew. In an email, Bruce Green, an expert in judicial ethics at Fordham Law School, told me that he agrees with Vladeck. If Justice Thomas knew that his wife's emails were among the records that would be produced, then surely he should have recused himself because his wife, although not formally a party, had a very direct personal interest in the case. An interest in you are making noise, tearing paper. She just over here being the big sister.
Just made notes. It's okay.
Girl, get her and put her back on the box on the screen. We could have did a woman of a certain age, girl.
Oh my God.
Okay, I gotta go back now.
Yeah.
You clearing your throat like you reading.
I did.
If Justice Thomas knew that his wife's emails were among the records that will be produced, then surely he should have recused himself, because his wife, although not formally a party, had a very direct personal interest in the case, and interest in avoiding the embarrassment that would result, and now has resulted, and gave him a damn heart attack from the revelation. Last one. Richard Hasen, an expert in election law who teaches at the University of California, Irvine, also believes that Justice Thomas should never have participated in the case, weighing whether Congress had the right to review Trump's papers. Hasen told me, given Ginny Thomas's deep involvement in trying to subvert the outcome of the 2020 election based upon outlandish claims of voter fraud, and her work on this with not only activists, but the former president's chief of staff, Justice Thomas should not have heard any cases. Because, baby, don't you think he was going back and telling her all of the details about all of the things that was happening in the court?
We talk. I tell my husband.
So just like he knew, Ginny knew too.
Mm-hmm.
Ginny knew things Ginny shouldn't have known about the court cases that her husband was hearing. He, she, we, they all knew. They all knew. Mm-hmm. They know. I forgot where I was at, girl. See there, that's what happens when I get distracted. I know.
You said Thomas should have in the case of the 2020 election, so you can start with that. Thomas.
Any cases involving? Okay, I got to start from here. Given Ginny Thomas's deep involvement in trying to subvert the outcome of the 2020 election based upon outlandish claims of voter fraud, and her work on this with not only activists, but the former president's chief of staff, Justice Thomas should not have heard any cases involving disputes over the 2020 election or Congress's investigation of the January the 6th riots. It has now become clear, Hasen said, that his spouse's reputation and even potential liability is at stake. The end.
That's the. So his reputation.
She knew.
She knew.
He knew. They knew. And we know.
Because it's like, baby, it's what happened in culture day. You know, we all come home and talk to our spouses. I tell him everything. Like, ooh, let me tell you what happened today at work. So and so, because you know, you want to be able to talk. That's your confidence right there. You don't think you go no further than that. But she texted like, this what Thomas said.
So, my husband just told me what happened in the hearings today.
Yeah.
She's still in touch with Trump and Meadows and all of the people doing all of the things that she shouldn't be talking about to anybody. Girl,
I don't understand her.
All right, y'all. So instead of talking about Will and Jada, can y'all get up on this news? Because Ginny is out of control. She stinks. And so does Clarence. I be stroking to the
like
east.
Let me start. I'll talk about her. I'll be nice.
What has come over the nice girl? This is the nice lady.
No, because when people is ugly, they ugly. She's a big girl. I don't like that. I'm not saying nothing against the big girls. I love, healthy women, but she nasty. Nasty.
It wasn't organized chaos.
No, it wasn't.
Don't come for me.
Don't go for her, because it was just nasty. How she did. That was just wrong.
It's funny though.
Yeah, it's funny.
Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I haven't eaten today. So I need to go eat. I need to get ready. I'm supposed to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I do gotta go to work tomorrow.
It was such a good break. I enjoyed myself. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world. Thank you for being here for Organized Chaos and for Foxy and Family, my boo in real life. And she was able to ignore me and mine sometimes. I appreciate y'all. We're about to go on Foxy's page because she don't know how to use none of the things on StreamYard and or YouTube. So we about to be over there jiggling around on her YouTube channel for a minute. So if y'all want to come over there and just see mess shortly, we're going to be there in a minute. All right. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all next weekend. And I'll be talking about something. Who knows what? I don't know. But I love y'all. Mwah. Bye, everybody.